Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I'm your host, Respect. Welcome to another episode of Next Generations. I thank y'all for giving me some of y'all time. We're here with the Cartier family. We're going to get right into it.
Re duro.
Oh, sí, está pesado. Está pesado. Yo no sabía que estaba.
They giving him firepower. Damn, the wife, the husband, the judge.
Well, what stage is this in?
New Mexico.
They allowed to have weapons out there?
They be thugging in New Mexico.
Why would they not be allowed?
So this
I
New
didn't
Mexico,
think,
okay.
The gun laws was loose out there.
We've already reported that former Las Cruces Magistrate Judge Joel Cano can never sit on the bench ever again in our state.
Our state Supreme Court made that decision after taking a look at 2 disciplinary cases against him, and one of them alleges Cano let 3 undocumented immigrants, allegedly associated with a Venezuelan gang, stay in his home. Monica Logroño combed through all the court documents to break down how we got to this point. So, Monica, first let's start with that former
And I'm
judge.
saying this for the
What do we
first
know
time
about
with
him?
y'all guys, just the
Well,
FYI.
Tessa, Trevor, he's former Doña Ana County Magistrate Judge Joel Cano. He's served on the bench since 2011. He just resigned last month before the state Supreme Court decided to ban him from holding judicial office. Here's his resignation letter from early March. Now, in it, Cano doesn't give a reason for resigning, but we know that it came just days after Homeland Security raided his Las Cruces home. Now, we're getting more details of this case from the search warrant. The feds seized several items from Cano's house, 6 phones, miscellaneous documents, and laptops. The search warrant itself.
How do y'all allow these people to resign? They shouldn't even have the option to resign. It should be the utmost embarrassment and punishment. There's no resigning. They are fired. You have no more pension. You've ruined all of that. Now, nothing is eligible to help you out. You have a right to attorney. Anything you can say shall and will be used against you in the court of law. Due process. That's it. Come on, man. You got to make examples. This is ridiculous. These people are at the highest of the high. When you got these judges, we're talking about the epitome of what a law-abiding citizen is supposed to be. We're talking about the epitome of what the power of judgment is. You trusted by thousands, sometimes millions of people, depending on what part of the country you're in. It's such an important job. It's such an important position. It's ridiculous for them to be able to not get treated the same way an average citizen would get treated if they were to do the same things.
Reveals the investigation has been in the works for months after the feds got an anonymous tip in January. The source claimed 3 undocumented Venezuelans were staying in Judge Cano's home, were working for his family, and he allowed them access.
Shout out to the
guns.
person that gave the anonymous
Now, those
tip.
suspects are Christian Adrian
Shout out to the person
Ortega
that gave the
Lopez,
anonymous
Juan
tip.
Manuel Acevedo León,
Hear what y'all
Efren
say.
Jose Montilla Castillo, and now right now Ortega Lopez is in jail in Doña Ana County. Acevedo León is in ICE custody in Texas. Now, the tipster also told them, the feds, that the men were associated with the Venezuelan gang Tren de Aragua, or TDA. It's also considered a U.S. foreign terrorist organization per a President Trump executive order. Now, the feds say they were able to verify everything the tipster told them through social media. Evidence shows both Ortega Lopez and Montilla Castillo posted photos of themselves with Judge Cano, his wife, and his daughter.
They're doing no different than drill rappers. One and the same.
Is this TikTok? It shows Ortega Lopez dancing, and then he pulls out a gun, which also violates federal law.
Wow.
You let
The
this
feds
man
also
in your
said
home
the
with your
tattoos,
That's how
clothing,
emboldened
and
they are.
hand
That's
gestures
how
made in
entitled
all of
they
the
are.
social media posts are associated with the TDA
That's how
gang.
privileged they are.
Now, the court documents also reveal a lot about Ortega Lopez, including that he reportedly said he came to the U.S. illegally in 2023 after climbing a barbed wire fence in Texas. He was released a few days later. April last year, Ortega Lopez filed a request for
illegal from day
immigration
one.
relief.
Never
Now, he also allegedly admitted he knew that having firearms was illegal. Now, as I mentioned, Ortega Lopez is still behind bars, and Acevedo Leon is in ICE custody. We reached out to ICE to learn more about Montilla Castillo and a fourth suspect who was listed in the court documents, but allegedly wasn't living in Judge
American
home. Tessa Trevor, a lot to
Yeah, hold on, go back to the TikTok, bro. I want to see the page. I'm just curious, what song was he listening to?
You gonna go look up the TikTok?
I mean, it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter.
Bro, that would be pretty funny. What song?
You know what, brother? Don't even worry about it.
The fact that
as soon as he get done talking, we gonna check that TikTok
living in
out.
the home with the family and the children with guns.
With an illegal gun.
This is crazy.
Wow.
Illegal. That you should be.
They had straps.
Nah,
Was the gun illegal?
Did you see
How you
that?
know the gun was illegal?
Did you
She said it was illegal.
Is illegal
gun.
for
What,
it's illegal for him to have a gun.
How do you know the gun is illegal?
You see him? Did you see
That's
him
an illegal
holding the
gun.
bullets? Did you see all those
No,
buckets
it's
of
not
bullets
well.
behind his hand?
See, Red be tripping over here in the back. It's not well, since he's illegal, that's an illegal gun. Brother, when you're wrong, you're just wrong. It's fine. It's okay, man. Red been getting a little extreme lately. The more times I be watching some of the episodes, the more extreme that he gets with some of his rhetoric and talking points. So I just advise the young brother to look over these videos, and see how you be moving and talking, brother. You don't want to be too extreme. You don't want to be an extreme anything, whether it's conservative, Democrat, regardless of what you want to believe in or what political party you affiliate yourself with. You don't want to be extreme anything. You want to have a good balance, So I like the young brothers. I like that they talk about things, how they different perspectives and things of that nature. But just as somebody that's a little older and lived a little more life, it's just not good to go to the extreme route, brother. It doesn't work well for nobody. But we're going to check out that TikTok.
Got heavy
Sure.
artillery.
I wonder why would he get gang members at his house and arm them?
They said he was working for the wife, and then they just let him move in.
Hey,
You gonna be security.
he said, look, the cartel pay y'all an extra 30,000. Just let me stay in this bit.
I wouldn't let nobody step in my
Yeah.
daughter, though. That's what's
Yeah,
weird.
it's
Scroll
crazy.
down.
Eggs and
Oh,
all.
this
I'm
is
reading
All this messed up.
Cruces? Las Cruces? Okay, or Cruces.
Cano served on the bench.
Yeah, let's see what that
New Mexico
TikTok
State,
doing.
Oh, he resigned.
Because I'm quite
And it
sure
came
that the
after,
feds
Homeland Security
left it up
raided the crib.
because
Search warrant,
other people
inventory
could go on it
list,
that could be part of it, and they
6
could be able to
phones,
track them
miscellaneous
and see what's
documents
going
and
on.
laptops.
Facts.
Damn.
So much.
They set up
going
a
on.
case against Enrico.
And I'm just living a regular citizen life.
3 Venezuelans, 3 illegals was living there and doing work for them.
They was trapping.
And
Real.
giving access to
Wow.
guns.
They had to be,
Yeah, they
bro.
were trapping.
Somebody,
They're trying to use
somebody
them for
snitched.
some type of something.
Somebody snitched.
Yeah.
You don't give them guns. And
For
they-
no reason.
Yeah, they
to
living
get
the
them
good
a
life
better
too much.
life.
People get jealous of that.
Border, too.
Nah, gang. They don't need to be.
They're getting that
Other
fentanyl.
gang members getting jealous of that probably didn't dime my dude out. Hit him
That's why I
like
said
Rico
they was
on
getting paid off the
belly.
back
I
end.
think this is just the tip of the iceberg.
Yeah,
Yeah,
this
he
is
got
some
the
type
gun.
of-
He was turned. It looked like he had a little. He had a little jewelry on. He
This
was
the
lit.
This is crazy, bro. Trindale Rock with gang member that lives with the judge and his family. This is wild. This is wrong on so many levels. Unbelievable. And like they hanging like with the family, like with nephews, cousins, grandmas, aunts, great aunts. This is crazy. How's he driving? How does that work? And you mean to tell me that all the people that was in the house with him and the other dude, so it'll be like 2, 3 of them, like nobody knew that these dudes was illegal. And I'm just saying, none of them was complicit. Just the judge and his wife. No, everybody got to get questioned, man. Man's living his best life. Look at him, boy. He got the NASA hoodie on. Everything. He out there balling. Hey, yo. I bet you he don't even have an American flag. I bet you he don't even have an American flag. That's crazy. And I bet he got a Venezuelan flag for sure. Bet you got a Venezuelan flag. That's not American flag back there. Let's see. Oh my gosh, bro. I'm telling you, bro. So you telling me that none of these people knew that these guys were illegal dudes?
Stop. Regain composure. Okay.
Yeah, see, that's why y'all can't sit here and be telling people how they should feel about people and the way they act when it's their own people versus when they're dealing with people that's not their own people. Because apparently they're used to being around gang members that chop off people's heads and everything else because it's just part of their families and stuff and their extended families from their home country that they from.
Let them cook.
And people don't want to talk about that because ain't no way on God's green earth y'all that comfortable to where y'all know y'all have illegal gang members around your children, your children's children, even your elderly and everything else, and everybody cool. Y'all having holiday meals, just hanging out. Man's posting up guns from your house, driving whips that you probably gave him money to pay for. Who named the whips in? Come on, man. What is we doing here? This is insane and dead wrong and illegal all the way across the board.
So crazy because I swear, like, on my life, son. Yo, this shit is crazy, son.
Who is this, the judge's wife? Yo. Boy. Now, by the way, the judge resigned. He didn't get fired. He actually was able to resign. I believe he got arrested, by ICE. Yeah, I think he got arrested by ICE, him and his wife. They didn't care. They did not care, man. They posted up taking pictures. They in there drinking alcohol, everything together. They in there hanging out. This is crazy. The hands. What you got in there? Look, my boy chilling. My boy smoking weed and everything. Come on, coach. What y'all gonna tell me? Them rolled up cigarettes, huh? That's what that is, and rolled up cigarettes. Hands again. This ain't peace signs either. I guarantee you. Yeah, them hands again. Yeah, it's a pattern to this. And look at these emojis. Mans is wilding. Venezuelan colors, I believe, to the left on that red chair. Like I said, I don't see an American flag nowhere. It ain't an American flag nowhere to be found. This is crazy. Oh, he just driving everywhere. Now, who car is that? Boy, look at here. Not American flag in sight. This is wilding. You guys to go home, boy. This is why y'all need to get out of ICE's way. Other American people, y'all need to get out their way. All these liberals, Democrats, AOCs, Bernie Sanders lovers, talking about the oligarchy and all this and the third. Nobody even worried about all of that. What we worried about is having hardcore criminals like this that ain't paid no debt to society or anything in this country for the crimes that they have committed and that it continually to break, which all help. The man said he climbed over the fence. That's how he got in and said he was released in 2023. And that's why he was able to stay in.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Wait. Let me hold on. Let me take my glasses off. Say that to me one more time.
Did y'all hear me? The man said he jumped the fence, he got caught, then he got released in 2023 and just been out here hanging out since, doing whatever he's been doing. As you can see, driving whips, burning good herb, having family meals during the holidays with a judge, an active judge. Unacceptable. Totally unacceptable. Part of a group that's been deemed a terrorist organization. So the judge, the wife, and his family have been implicit, complicit, and knowingly harboring a terrorist.
Wait a damn minute.
More than one. And they probably know more. Most likely they do. Everybody that was at that family gathering video should be investigated. Ask them what they heard, what kind of conversation, and even the kids, because the kids be overhearing stuff and they don't understand what's good and bad. Them kids will tell you. Everybody there. A precedent has to be set, examples have to be made, messages have to be put out there. This is not a game. This is wild. What do y'all think? Leave your comments down below. Like, share, subscribe. And always remember, the next generations are always watching. It matters how we handle situations. It matters how we solve problems. Till next time, world. I love you. Peace.